Hello guys, this is a new introduction to MyMap Paraguay. MyMap Paraguay is a map that I created on Google Earth to help you discover Paraguay in a unique manner. There's nothing existing like this yet. If you click on the link below the video, you are going to access the page. You can access it on your PC, on a tablet, or on a mobile phone. It doesn't matter. You don't need to download Google Earth or anything. You just access directly the map. Let's go directly on my screen so that I can show you how to use it. So let's go on to the map. When you click on the link below, you arrive on this map. You can click here to close this pop-up. So this is the map of Paraguay, and this is Google Earth. Those are pins and lines that I have directly added to Google Earth. So if you click here on Resume, tab of Content, you're gonna see the different layers created. So you've got a lot of pins, and sorry about that, but I have no other way to do it. You've got, let me introduce you to the color code. So those in yellow, so the line and the pins are video taken on the road, motorbike or car. When you click on the pin here, you can access the video directly. If you click on the line, nothing happens. It's just the path that I have followed by car or by motorbike. So if we were to take, for instance, we go into Ascension, and this is, for instance, Villa Mora to the airport. So from here to here, to the airport. If we click on that pin, we have the link to the YouTube video. We click on it, and we arrive directly at the beginning of the path, which is, this is Villa Mora. Okay? Then we pause this, we close this window, close this pop-up. And so along the line, you're gonna see other yellow pin. Why? Because if you click here, you arrive directly at this point inside the video. So if you click here, you see you arrive directly at the point which is next to this park here. Okay, so let me close this. You can see the park here, and you are just on that road. I'm closing this, right? So this is the same for all yellow line and pins. So for instance, let me take another example. So for instance, this pin is Tobati to Altos. So it's going from Tobati, which is here, toward Altos. So if we were to click here, we arrive directly in Tobati, and we are going to Altos. Okay, I'm closing this, I'm closing this. So that's for the yellow pins and line. Okay, let's go to the green ones. So the green ones are walking videos. So if we were to click on that, click here, here you arrive directly in the Ipacaraí beach, what they call a beach. All right, I'm closing this. I'm closing this. So that's for the green one. So we've done the yellow one, the green one. Let's go to the purple ones. The purple ones are video taken with the drones. Here is the path followed by the drone. And if you want to arrive at this point in the video, you need to click on the pin. So for instance, let's take this one, for instance. Sometimes you need to click twice on the pin for it to appear. Here you go. So we are just above San Bernardino with the drones, and we are at this point in the video. Okay. So it matches exactly the point on the map, right? So we've done the yellow one, the green one, the purple one, and you're gonna see quite a lot of them. So we've got the Cordillera area, the Paraguay, La Colmena, Villa Florida, the south, Ayolas, Playa del Carmen del Parana, Encarnación, the area of Trinidad, Hohenhau, right? Then let's go to those blue pins here. So those blue pins, it's mostly in the list, it's those one blue. It's for me to explore those areas, so it's just a reminder for me to go there and check those places because I'm interested into them and shoot some drone videos. You can ask me to suggest me other places that you would like covered, and maybe I will have time to do that. Then there is the blue line here. So it's a simple mapping of the rivers. It's useful to me because if I search a property that is on a river, on part of the river, then it's easier for me to find it out, right? So let me take an example with you. For instance, here it's the Rio Piribibui that branch out from the Paraguay River. Come here, so pass above Ascension, all the way here, tac, side of Eusebio Ayala, come back down, bunch of saltos, Piribibui, the name of the town, and then finish around here. After, at some point, it's hard to tell where is it going exactly, so I will need to go there and check by myself because you can't really see it on the map. And the mapping on Google Maps is also not accurate as well. Right. So this is a manual mapping of the rivers. There's way more than that. It's just a work in progress. In the countryside, let's take for instance, so this is La Colmena. North of La Colmena, you've got some arroyos here. Sometimes they are dry, sometimes it's water. I'm just trying to map at best where they are, okay? So why doing that and what's the value for you guys? The map helps you to explore Paraguay and different places in a unique manner. It's nothing like this for now. It doesn't exist. So I created it because it's actually useful to me and it's useful to other people. You can, for instance, go explore Encarnación, so by road, by the air, on the floor directly, we're walking without going there. It doesn't replace the trip to go there, but still it saves you a lot of time. If you, for instance, want to see how the countryside in the south look like, you just go there, for instance. Let's take this point. Let me click on it once again. No, it doesn't want it. Okay, I'm gonna use this one, it doesn't matter. And then you can see, so this is Capitan Miranda. You can see how things look like around. It's at the beginning, maybe you won't see much things, but when you start observing, you see how people are living, the type of house they have, what they advertise for. They're gonna be signed for house for sale. You see the tractor on the left, see how they manage the land. You're gonna see sign for factories, the car type they have, how they drive on the road quality, the lighting system, how, for instance, the electric line are done. You've got so much information that is accessible if you actually pay attention. The type of trees, are the fruit trees? What else? The type of business they have on the side of the road, whether the town are busy, are people walking in the town? There's a lot of information that you get actually out of this. Right? I'm going to close this one. When you also want to find properties, let's imagine that we are going toward the area of Piribibui, which is there. Piribibui is here. Let's imagine that you are interested in this area. Then why not actually looking at it through a drone video first to see, for instance, I'm going to show you a bit higher in the air. this is the neighborhood and how it looks like around Piribui. Some area we have like this, some are more pasture-based. They also burn quite a lot of tree area. This is what happened when they have burned the things. So you see, you understand a lot of things by just watching it. The type of dirt, so this is dirt roads that you see. Let's go a bit further. Yeah, the same areas, so like how they burn to regenerate the land. So these are really vast areas. It's easily 10 to 15 hectares. The type of, here you've got a farm, for instance, it's a pig or chicken, for instance. You can see if it's large farming, small scale farming, what do they plant. You're gonna see it maybe more toward the end or on other videos. Okay. Sometimes you actually even can spot the piece of land that is on sale, and this is very useful to see it from the air so that you can see what's around. Towns as well. So if you were, for instance, let's take this to you want to explore Piribui. Here you go. You are directly in the street in Piribui. We are just next to the Piribui River, and you can see how it looks like. I'm going to close this. Okay. So it's a useful source of information. Some of you may not be too comfortable with a map, so my apology about that, but this is the best way to present the information. There's even also information around, for instance, Ciudad del Este, how does it look here, and things like that. If you want to see, for instance, Colonia Iguazu, here you go. Let's go. So it's Colonia Iguazu from the air, and so you can see directly how it looks like. You will see right away that it's actually more organized because it's a Japanese community, so usually things are more square and organized. If we go around, we're gonna see that you have extremely large farmlands which are different. It's not at all the same as in Piribui. This is extremely large scales with hundreds of hectares. So you learn really a lot. You've got a lake here, for instance. Right. So it enables you to save a lot of time by exploring on the ground, in the air. It's not the same. You still need to go there, but you can already pre-screen, pre-filter a lot of places based on this information available. If you have any question, feel free to ask directly as a comment. You can comment. You can give me feedback on that. If you see possible improvement to this map, let me know. If you want to contribute, let me know. There's really no problem. It's really a teamwork, but I'm doing most of the work because most of the people will not venture into doing this. This is hours and hours of video recording. It's thousands of kilometers covered on the road or in the air. It's massive work, but I do think it's useful for a lot of people, even for local people who cannot actually travel because they don't have the means or whatsoever. They can discover their country by just looking at this map. All right, cheers.